VP, and we need a VP candidate. Okay, we need somebody to step up. At the end of this year, I'm out. I'm no longer president. I'm still going to be an active club member. Sandy will step up to president, leaving the vice president spot open. It's not a lifetime appointment. The general rule is, and the way we have it structured is just like SCARS. The vice president is essentially the president in waiting. They have the option to become the president after a year or when the president steps down. Presidents are still limited to 3 terms. So Sandy has another year, up to 2 years, to be the president. If you step up to be vice president, there's not a whole lot of work to do. You have to be able to talk to people. You have to be able to put up with hot hams on field days and stuff like that. But the rest of it is just coordination and delegation. It's not hard to be an officer. And other than treasurer, I've been every officer in this club. So I speak from experience. And you get to meet people and talk to people, so it really helps out. We need a vice president. That's the bottom line. So if you know of somebody, or if you're interested in yourself, if you know somebody, talk to them, tell them that it's open. They may be a vice president for 1 year, they may be a vice president for 2 years, or they can quit if they decide they don't like it. So there's a career path. You get another non-paid position. And from vice president, you can become club president, which does less work, by the way. You get to be more selective on what you do and what you don't want to do by delegation. I've already talked about the tech committee. We've got trying to get people for the tech committee, and I think that's engaged now. We just need to finalize it. Engage a tower climber. That's where you guys spoke earlier.
Working on it.
Okay. New business, technician license class.
I'll stand up for this one. We were about ready to have a tech class, and then COVID hit. That kind of shut that down. We want to get that going again. Because if you read a lot of articles about how do you invigorate your amateur radio club, one of the things right at the top of the list is hold license classes. Because you have people coming in, brand new licensees, you scoop them up as they come out of the last class and have got that brand new license in their hand. You get them with a mentor, get them interested, get them involved in the club. So what we're looking to do is resume having technician class license classes. We'll hold them here. We're hoping to start sometime in September. Can't do the first weekend of September because that's Labor Day. So we're looking probably mid-September to start. Monday and Thursday night are the most likely nights here at Wickline. Wednesday night,
Just don't.
Tuesday
Mondays
night.
And Thursdays are our days. Sorry to interrupt.
Just
For
Monday and
free
Thursday are the only
facilities.
days we have an option for, and we've kind of sat down on Monday. So what we're looking at, probably 6 to 9 or 6:30 to 9:30, something of that. Where would we hold them in the building? Not sure yet. This room is the most likely location. If we get a real big response, we could use the fellowship hall. If you are or have been an ARRL certified instructor, please go on to the website and see what your standing is on your certification. More than likely it's run out. Excuse me. But you can renew it very easily online. The main thing with having the ARRL instructor certification is you get opportunities for discounts for ordering instructor materials. It doesn't prohibit you from teaching. We've already got a cadre of about 4 or 5 people that can teach. If you might be interested in being an instructor, let me know and we can plug you in. We've got all the PowerPoint slides, script, etc. What we'll have to do now is nail down what day we will in fact start, what room, and then start advertising. Talk it up. We're going to put it in our, what we call the Vine, our church newsletter. start talking about it to your friends, family, anybody else that you might know that might be interested in technician class.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, point here.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you've ever tried this, but there's I think they call it boosting or something on Facebook. It's very cheap, it's great advertisement. You can set a radius of Oklahoma City within 25 miles of Oklahoma City or 30 miles. And you limit how much you want to spend per day for these advertisements, and it'll pop up on Facebook. And it's very cheap, and it might be a way of getting an audience to come
Okay.
here and
Once we get the
class.
information nailed down, I'll probably come and approach you, and since you're familiar with it, possibly have you set it up.
Well, someone would have to do it that's,
I can do that.
Okay?
with the OCAPA webpage.
Which we already have, yeah.
Administrators on
And the
the
community events in the paper, they publish stuff like that
Yeah,
as well.
But,
But we can do that through the current Facebook OCAPA page that we have.
Right.
So when we get the information, we'll
Talk
find
it
out
up
how much
amongst
costs.
friends,
Good
family,
idea.
associates, other hands, because there might be folks who say, yeah, I've got a buddy who wants to be, get into the hobby. We'll pass it around to the other clubs, because they undoubtedly will have club members that know people who are wanting to get into the hobby.
And one more thing, if you're a member of Facebook, you can always post that on your posts on Facebook, because if you have a lot of friends, I always wanted to get into that, and that might be another way that you didn't think about.
You can put that on Facebook.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there any other new business?